you gotta smoke fast. I'm supposed to be 25 feet away from the building, but there's the ashtray. So I should be fined $100, but you know what? I'm lucky. I'm 2 days ahead of schedule, and the new law doesn't go in effect for a couple more days. We have the studio here. We're not dressed up or anything like that because originally I was going to do a two-part show for the aftermath of Katrina and what it is the people need now. But we can't find a young lady. They seem to keep moving her around, so I don't know if we'll ever be able to pull that off. So we're going to start our travel shows today. As you know, last summer, Claudia, you know her by CK, and I went on the road. We had to get us a rental car because I couldn't drive the RV so fast. And we got a good deal. Budget was almost half the price of the rest of them, and so we came out really good with that. And so in August we set out to go on a trip, and just so you know, this is show number 1 of a 19-week series. And we're going to start out in Washougal, Washington, because CK knew all the, like I-5 and Mountain Hills and all of that. So our filming starts in Washougal. And if you know that, at one point I asked her what she think of the whole thing, and she wasn't really sure, but then by the time we got to Stonehenge, she was sure that absolutely she liked the whole thing. Originally we was going to edit this, then we changed our mind because we thought maybe we would like to give you the feeling like you are in the car with us, and good, bad, and indifferent. So if we have bumps, you have bumps, and it's going to be a long journey, and it's called Armchair Traveler. My friend watched the raw footage and she said, I'd like to be your armchair traveler any day. And so I'm just going to go ahead and give you an insert at this point, and to come right along, part 1 of a 19-week series, and I'll talk to you a little bit later, okay? Sugar. With a little budget car, California license plates. And this is Mount Hood. Gonna drive into the sun for about 300 miles, 200 miles. So, and of course, first thing we do is stuff our face. That, of course, is Claudia. Stuffing her face here early in the morning. International reporter, French fries.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yummy.
Looks interesting.
Gonna go down on Highway 14, Washington State. We found a rest area here, so we thought we would give you a little roundabout here. Columbia River. It's on Highway 14. I don't remember this rest area at all, but, and then on the other side here, there would be Interstate 84 back here. Of course, we are on the Washington side. We saw a crane. We saw an eagle. We saw a deer.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that great? Got somebody to talk to for a change. Whoa, cool. So what do you think of America so far?
Don't know yet.
Don't know yet. We only got Eastern Washington. Cool.
So, we're here at the Columbia River again. Oh, that is beautiful. Huh? So, it is so beautiful. I found a ship. It's a little bit windy over here. So you will see now the tip from the Mount
Good.
Hood.
Yeah, see
I'm
that?
gonna zoom it in, and here he
Right
is.
there.
See?
Cool,
It's
huh?
still snow
Uh-huh.
on the top.
Yeah.
Cool. How funny.
It's a long ways. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just almost missed it. I spotted it.
So you see nothing now.
Nothing. Yeah.
See? Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. Cool. It's a familiar sight. We've been here before, Stonehenge. But I really don't think we ever had a view of Mount Hood like we do now. I can find it. I know it's there. It's windy up here as always. I found it. We're traveling through the desert here. We're gonna go over, we got 80 miles of nothing except desert, like this. Going to Highway 86 and then over to, across the pass in Pendleton. This little car here, it's holding up really, really good. See the cars and the trucks up there? That's where we're going, way up there. I'll give you a walk through here. So peaceful, it's nobody here today, but it's so early in the morning. It's a whole day's, it's a day's trip, you know, from the Olympia area, but I don't know about hotels, but there's an RV park on the bottom there. And it's gravel, as you can see here. Nice and green. And here again. Mount Hood in the background. And then this is the last bridge that goes across to Oregon. What happened?
My first photo.
Your first film is done?
Yeah.
Already?
4 pictures. 3 hours here.
Well, you know what we have to do? We have to find another Walmart or dollar store or something. Yeah. Well, who uses regular film anymore anyway? Digital.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
Is it anything like you saw on film? When you saw it on the show?
Yeah.
I want to know, when you see it on TV,
Yeah.
what's the difference between seeing it on TV and experiencing it?
Well, it's bigger, I think. You know, you see more. You can film it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
Smell it.
Yes.
Well, we smelled a whole lot of stuff earlier today. Everywhere we went, it stunk. Now, Bend, Oregon is right down here. That's where they're having those earthquakes. And I saw a report the other day where there are underground volcanoes and they are coming through, they're coming through the ground. So, it's just a real restless area at the moment. Yeah, motorhome showed up since we've been here. Charles Auer, born July 17th, 1894, and died June 6th, 1918. Well, actually, this is a no-brainer. This is the war memorial. So the plaques are in those pillars here. Just not dawned on me what I'm looking at. This is the war memorial. And this is the other side. There is an RV park down on the bottom. And I don't know how they expect you to drive straight down. I don't think I want to take a car down there, but I suppose people are bold enough to take the RVs down. Vineyards, and it's hot today. Yeah, people came with their dog. Gonna stop at the gift shop for a minute, and then we're gonna leave. That's the gift shop from a distance. And then we're gonna go up here where those cars are. We've shown you this before. I think I'll read it to you. The structure before you is the first monument in our nation to military personnel who gave their lives in World War I, memorializing 13 young Klickitat countymen. It also serves as a lasting reminder to the works of Samuel Hill, patron of this region. He established a town site here with post office, hotel, general store, nearly 10 miles of experimental paved roads, and the Mary Hill Museum 3 miles to the west on his own land. His tomb is 50 yards distant on the opposite side of this monument. The design duplicates in size and original form England's famous Stonehenge from 1900 to 1350 BC on Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire. When Hill, a Quaker pacifist, visited England during 1418 conflict, he saw Stonehenge and was told it had been used for human sacrifices to pagan gods. And he remarked, after all our civilization, the flower of humanity still is being sacrificed to the gods of war on fields of battle. And from that inspiration came this monument built by Hill. On July 4, 1980, the altar stone was dedicated. The full structure was completed and dedicated May 30th, 1929. Today, the sacrifice legend is generally discredited. Current beliefs is that Stonehenge was the device used by Stone Age astronomers to measure time and mark seasons of the year by observing positions of the sun and the moon. The diagram at left suggests how the original may have used it by indigenous builders, and that's what he's making reference to here. All right. And that marks, I would assume, marks his resting place. 14. Oh, desert terrain. In the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
We were in road construction, so... And I don't know what there is on the other side there, by the river. I have no idea. Well, there's a lot of trucks there, so when I can see my way clear, I'm going to go to the right and let these big trucks go by. Talk, Claudia.
Yeah. I don't know.
Tell them what you're looking at, what you want. Oh, okay. That's a boat. But
Yeah.
is it a time?
I'm here and we found thing. Yeah, cool.
It's one-way highway. Where you gonna go? You gotta stop again. Oh boy. This is
Yeah.
Columbia River.
That is the Columbia River again. And we drive over a bridge
Go to Oregon.
and go to Oregon now.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
and after the bridge we're in Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Now you're in Oregon. Okay.
A few boats.
Yeah, see here, welcome to Oregon, see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta watch where I'm going, because I want to go to, Pendleton, that's where I want to go.
Pendleton. Okay, we go now to Pendleton now, and she's looking now how she must drive here.
It's really amazing. This is the first time I've ever been here. It's not windy. So that's what we were talking about. Now look over here. It's the Oregon Trail. And here it talks about the Columbia Plateau. I can't step further back for you to see the whole thing. As you can see, it's quite noisy here. The road forks. I guess he wanted to make up his mind which way he wanted to go. Fearful and exciting. This one is entitled Pathway to the Garden of the World. And it looks an awful lot like Washington State. No, actually, it's the whole Oregon State. Camp duty. We're not gonna do that this time. We're gonna have people wait on us hand and foot. It says this is the first frame house. Now these are the Umatilla Indians here. start our climb now at the penalty pass going east. Piece of cake. Going west, that gives me the hippie jippies. Yeah.
So it goes up now. It's up and up. Okay, now we drive up.
Ah, jeg ved, hvor det er, og det kan ikke så slet Come on, cut some.
Yeah. Funny. Yeah, I like it. We have those roads in Germany too. And Switzerland, for that is very good, yeah. So,
Yep.
so,
So dry. Oh my God, if this catches on fire, boy, I tell you, huh? I have never seen this path so dry. It's usually all green.
yeah. Don't rain. Or what?
No, we have a winter.
Yeah. So, great.
What do you think so?
Still goes up.
I don't like passes.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I think that is funny. I like it.
Oh, good. So I come up here in an RV. Well, going up is okay. But try to come down on the other side in an RV. Oh, it's scary.
That is hard, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look, yeah, it's still going.
So we are now 7,000 feet high.
Yeah.
And I found a few trees over here. See? Yeah. So that is a nice panorama. Now I got it for you.
First time ever. No, but
It looks great.
yeah, we
We
have
have
I think it's called Dead Man's Drop or something. Sounds dangerous.
Oh, yeah. It looks great, yeah.
Now this is my yearly visit to Hot Lake, Oregon. As you can see, there is no steam anywhere on this lake. I've asked some of the scientists to take a look at that, because to me that would indicate there's a crack in the earth somewhere. That's why it's not hot anymore. Now back here, this is where we did the Ghost of Hot Lake. We're gonna drive in there. Somebody bought it last year and turned it into something, so we're gonna drive over there and see what it is now.
It was too cold outside. It's winter time. It's right before Christmas. The snow is still lingering a little bit on the ground. So anyway, Hot Lake. Let's get to Hot Lake. If the lady was in the window, her shadow, that's Sherry Ames. She's camera shy, so maybe you got a glimpse of her or something. Well, anyway, we'll talk about Hot Lake. For those of you that have been with us from the very beginning, I go to Hot Lake every year to see if anything has changed. So we were real happy to find that this year somebody was finally in there. I attempted to talk to the lady, especially since the show had ran again in La Grande, and but she wasn't interested in anything we wanted to say. Her main focus was, no, it is not haunted. Almost true, because we had cleared out all the ghosts except, of course, the actual ghost of Hot Lake, the piano player. So in the middle of all her stuff, there is a piano, and I wonder if she knew how it got there. I like for you to know the ghost of Hot Lake piano player is still there. They're still talking about it in Baker City, and then she proceeded to try to give me a tour and tell me about all the things they had done. So, so I agreed to look at her slideshow. So this is what you're going to see now, because it gives you a refresher course of what the place actually looked like when we went in to do the ghost story. In the meantime, you know, they've cleaned up part of it, but I would say it is clear of ghosts except the one that we left in there, and so we don't want to upset the lady any more than we have to. So go suit yourself in the next clip, and then I'll see you after a while.
This is where the crop circles used to be, but over here they have cut it all. So I don't know. I don't think there's crop circles. So we're gonna go to Union, to the little park, and see what's going on there after we check on the haunted hotel. Well, we're inside of the hotel, and which has a new owner, and she was very nice to give us an update. And your name was?
Lee Manuel.
Lee Manuel. Here's the thing. It feels wonderful in here at the moment, and you have a museum in type thing, or you make it from scratch?
We're moving our museum here.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have several businesses. We'll have a museum, a restaurant, a bed and breakfast, a wellness center, and a spa.
Oh, wonderful.
Several smaller businesses, a potter, a glass blower, a chocolate factory, a boutique. We already have the foundry in, and it's running and producing all of the bronze statues, as well as the gallery. We have a gift shop going in. So there'll probably be 15 to 20 different businesses here, and they're coming in now.
They are, yeah. And you gave me permission to take pictures of some of your beautiful work here.
Yes.
I have a question for you. Now, there were an awful lot of documents in here, buried in here. Did they get donated to a place, or they just got away from us here?
Documents, paperwork, you mean?
There was paperwork.
Yeah, no, we've saved them all, and
you saved them all in
archives.
archives. That's wonderful, because they're really important, and we documented some things. If you
Yes.
she'll want to look at it or something.
Right.
So I thank you very much, and I'm glad you're doing a wonderful job.
Well, thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, how cool. Thank you. Yeah, this is what it looks like now. Look at the wall here. What a difference. Yeah. Look at here. Look what I found. Here's a piano.
I think I have some water.
Here is a piano.
We have the water at 15 gallons.
For the piano player. There's a water fountain, not water fountain, a coffee fountain already. See, Claudia? It's the coffee is back there already.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Look at the car. Oh, man. Huh? Give you an idea for your coffee bar. Wow. Wonderful work they did with the place.
I can show it to you if you want to see it. I don't know how much time you have.
There is a hotel in Powder we're trying to get to.
What's that?
There is a hotel in Powder. How many
In North
minutes
Powder?
is it?
Oh, you're about 15 minutes from North Powder.
Yeah, but just slideshow.
Oh, excuse me. Well, just as long as you want. You can just see some of the pictures that we've taken. And
Oh, wonderful, yeah.
So this kind of shows you where we're going, and this is a veterans.
Let me back up. She said there was the Veterans Memorial.
Mhm.
They pulled the last of the concrete today.
And there's a fire truck and wagon museum going up. The first building is built. It'll actually be 180 feet long, so it'll go all across the hillside. And so this hillside is going to be a really exciting garden. And so you'll want to go up and see that probably.
Cool.
Just to get rid of all of the trash. We hauled 70 semi-loads of garbage away, and we're still hauling garbage. The hotel and the entire complex should be functional by the spring of 2006.
So that's next year. That's in time
Right,
for people.
right.
Maybe we all get together and get a big van or bus and come down here. Yeah.
We're running about 100 visitors a day now.
Are you?
To
Wonderful.
just go through the foundry and the gallery and so on.
Yeah. I remember how it would look like.
Now, where do you guys live?
I live in Olympia, Washington.
I come from Germany. Well, Nuremberg.
That's what it looks like.
Now, how did you get interested in Hot Lake?
She told me.
I see.
I was coming to North Powder one night, and myself and one other person, and we thought we heard something. And there was a crop circle right across the street here, and that's what we filmed. And so we thought that's interesting. So I came in here. Well, we couldn't come in, we had to get permission first.
Right.
And so we took still photos and things. Oh, this is beautiful. And after we took the still photo, there was a light in here. Of course, that wasn't possible. So we got permission from the tall gentleman that lived in the back, the realtor. And we came in here and did a story and constructed it by impressions. Then we went to the real estate office and we explained what we found, what we thought, and then we got the historical background after the fact, and it was like what, 90% accurate, names and everything, because we found documents.
Right, right.
We couldn't go on the third floor, but we did go.
Yeah.
And then somebody has just broken in the back here. They need to open that up, and look, I remember some of that. And then we found some interesting stuff in the back in that other building there.
That's an incredible history, and we've discovered more and more and more since we've been out here. The first business was here in 1812, and last week the experts from Washington, D.C. came out and confirmed that the little building against the hill is the trading post of 1812.
It is.
So that's so cool.
It is, and some of the equipment is in the Smithsonian.
And the first trading post, that's the room we just left. That's this room right here, the red dining room.
Do you know, no battle, this was a gathering place for Indians.
Right.
No battle had ever been
This
fought
is considered
here.
to be holy ground. 12 Indian tribes resided here. Marcus Whitman actually ordained ministers here and introduced Christianity on this property. This is the largest valley completely surrounded by mountains in the world, second to Israel, and the holy ground, second to Israel. So it just has amazing, amazing history about it, and it's called the Valley of Peace.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very incredible.
And then some of the scientists have been here, look at your hot lake.
Yesterday, we pulled up documentation, actually my son did, I didn't do it. This is actually the world's first commercial geothermal project.
It is. It was,
Isn't
yeah.
that amazing?
1800 and some. First city, we covered all that, you know. First city that had hot running water. Isn't it amazing?
It is incredible.
I'm so glad somebody bought it.
Oh, thank you. Now, I have a short film that tells you what we're bringing here. If you want to see it, you're welcome to. If you don't,
Well, can I buy it?
well, I gave you a computer disc, and most of the information's on there, so you can just have that. if
Can
you
I
want to.
use that?
Sure, sure.
Yeah, see, my viewers come through here every year because, in fact, last year I came through here. And it just
We're putting a
finally
lot of
got
these
sold.
slides to a show on music. A lady is doing that right now, so we'll have those available later.
Not only that, people come through here all the time. And while I came through here, the show aired again on somebody's channel, I don't know who. And they were write-ups in the newspaper.
Oh, yeah, like every week. And NBC was just here and did an incredible story, and the Oprah people have contacted us and they'd like to do a story. So there's fun stuff happening in Hot Lake. It's such an incredibly peaceful place now. It's just really neat.
The lady in front, she said, we don't want to talk about the ghosts.
No hauntings here.
Yeah. No, not anymore. We cleared all that out when we were here.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because it's just it's just really, really a heavenly, peaceful place at this
Yeah,
point.
we cleared it all out when we were
We
here.
have people come often and say, oh, did you know it's haunted? And I say, no, it's not. I've been here for 21 months and it's
Clear.
incredibly peaceful.
It's clear.
Totally, it is.
It is clear. Yeah. Cool. Remember all of that.
Be sure, if your time allows, be sure to go look at the hill because you're going to see where that whole hillside is going. And you just stand up there and you look at this beautiful view and you can see how we're pulling that together. And we're going to try to have that pulled together by September. So that's a really neat, it's going to, that memorial, that respectful garden is going to also include firefighters and law enforcement. So it's kind of cool.
There is in Union, there's the hotel. I've done stories there. They have wonderful rooms, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's another nice hotel in Powder. We're going to stop there tonight. Yeah. That's what it looked like, Claudia. I swear.
I'll leave you alone and you
Thank
guys
you.
can there's some newspaper articles here in the hall. You're welcome to look at those if you want to.
I really thank you for that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The stuff that went on here at that time. So that's clear. There's nobody here. Except the piano man is still here. Philip? The piano man. Yeah. Piano man. You see, you remember that? Well, yeah, that wasn't clean. It was all dirty. Then the piece fell down the stairs. Okay, this is where I started off, I think. No. That's great. Okay, now you can see the renovation. So. I've seen this. I don't know where it starts. Yeah. Now we're back out in the foyer again from the new place. You can smell the sulfur. And then here, these are some of the tribes represented. That's awesome. It's just amazing what was done here. And then it's just a foyer. Now, I know there was a dining room here that held about 380 people. Ladies.
Thank you.
We'll see you again, if nothing else, next year.
Okay.
Bye.
Travel safe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we can't leave her out. Granny.
Granny.
Beautiful. My battery is just... There's a grasshopper greeting us. Hello, Mr. Grasshopper. This is in the front. And of course, if you see back here, some of that is still in the original shape, but it's getting there. I even have the old sign, Hard Lake. Nothing's complete without coffee, and I wish we had smell-o-vision. It's enough to knock you over. So we're gonna go to Union, to the park now. Thank you. I'm finally gonna be able to show you the Union City Park, because I have some time. Gazebos. This is the hotel here. We're not gonna stay here, but this is the hotel we did the story on about 2-3 years ago. So we're gonna go down to the water. So I showed you last year, straight across from the park. It's dedicated to World War II. 1 and 2. And the POWs, Korean War, all of them. Kind of turned into a little water hole. Used to be a river last time I saw it. But it looks like it almost stops here. It's just a dry year. It's been incredible how dry everything is. Isn't it a beautiful little wash? Huh. What is that? Do you know the name of this river? It's a creek. Okay, it's a creek. Like the hotel out of the RV park back here. Somebody's not happy at the park in Union. That's a pretty tree. It's a blue spruce.
It was burning over here.
Still smoking in fact.
Yeah. Up there here, or behind the hill.
20 miles from here, there's a newspaper article talking about firefighters are worried. So ask the people that work there, are there any fires back towards North Powder? Remember what they said?
Yeah.
They said no. We're looking at it. Look.
Yeah.
Back there. Everything's amazing. That's not good. This is from the cattle driver. It says here that they after the close to the Sioux and the Paiute Wars, they came through here from Wyoming and Wyoming and Montana to try to get their cattle down to Texas. And beautiful little town. Haines, that's right on the other side of, it's on Highway 30, parallel with 84, going into Baker. Beautiful little old stretch of town here. And to remind you, we have a digital camera, so sometimes it will decompose.
So we are now in Baker City, and you see a big hotel. Isn't it beautiful? Huh? Wow. I like it. Looks great. Yeah.
The 8:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's still closed, or else we would
So,
see if we could go inside for a minute. Yeah. We're gonna find that $3.99 breakfast, I remember. Right up the highway here. Coffee, old bakery, old coffee house.
yeah.
This is restored here. Now we gotta go
Okay.
here. That's where we're going.
Uh-huh.
2 bacons, 2 pancakes, 2 sausages.
Oh,
Look.
that sounds wonderful. I'm hungry.
$3.95.
Oh, here we are going.
Now I know where to take you for food, see?
Yeah?
Yeah. For breakfast. Where are we going?
You're back already? Boy, that was fast. I'm gonna make you a nice closing, so I don't know where I'm gonna put this thing. Hope you enjoyed today's show, which was number 1 of 19, a 19-parter. And we had a good time visiting with you, and we hope you had the same. It's nice when we are in stressful times to do some what I call no-brainers, where you can just sit back and relax. And feel free to give me a call. Webpage, everything is still the same. Now we got to figure out where to put this and give you a wonderful closing. I'm going to, today's song is going to be Randy Shaw with Lillian, Miss Lillian. I'm not sure if we're going to play that every time or not, but for today I think I'll do that. Come see us next week, and thank you, crew, and totally unorganized. We're not even dressed, but we had fun with you. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Lillian, Miss Lillian, we'd like to thank you for all the fun. You took us here, you'll take us there. And it is just because you really care. Where our journey goes on begins. It's part of why our planet will extend if we do our part and use our heart. We'll fill our mission we've had from the start. Lillian, Miss Lillian, we'd like to thank you for all the fun you took us here, and you'll take us there. And it is just because you